Okay, so I wanted to go over with you guys a little lick that I kind of came up with during the week. Well, I guess I didn't really come up with it. It's kind of a lick that's been it's been done before, perhaps using slapback echo and things like that, or just somebody else did it somewhere at some point in life. But it's based off an Em7 arpeggio. I kind of showed this to a student of mine the other day, and I was wanting to go ahead and share it with everybody else as well. So the notes of an E7 chord, you know, you have your E, then you have a G, then you have your B, and then you have a D. What's cool about this lick is it's going to cover all the notes of that arpeggio while going through this shape, but then at some point it's going to start to move into the G major pentatonic scale. That's that one. And then eventually it's going to kind of migrate its way down here to E minor. And then down to this D note right here, right below the 12th fret of the low E string. Okay, so here's the lick. And one more time. I love doing stuff like that. It sounds very Waterfall-ish, you know. It kind of gives you a very aqua sort of a feel to it. So let's take that slowly. Basically what it is you are moving, you're starting at a certain note, you're going down 2 notes of the arpeggio, or the scale, whichever one, and then you're going back up 1 note, and then going back down another 2 notes, and you're just continuing that pattern throughout. So you're going to start on the 19th fret of the high E string, just like that. Then you're going to go 2 notes down into the arpeggio, so you're going to skip past this G here and go straight to E, which is on the 17th fret of the B string. Then you're going to move over to the G over here, just like that, which is on the 15th fret of the high E string. Then from G, you're going to roll your finger over. Part of the trick to rolling, one thing I like to tell people with rolling, there was a guy I saw on YouTube, I believe his name was Tom something. Oh well, check him out. He mentioned how he was talking with a student about how rolling is really just about, a second, it's really just about this knuckle right here, this knuckle, and the difference between making it go point outwards to sinking in. And that's really a big part of it. Actually, that's the whole thing. Another way to think of it would be like you are putting the tip of your finger on between the 2 strings that you're rolling from. You're putting the tip of your finger on the bottommost string, so in this case the 2nd string, but you're putting the meat of your finger, this part of it, on any string that are above it. So like in this case the first string. So you're always landing with your tip on the bottommost. So even if you're doing that with like several strings, that's kind of disgusting, but rolling is not the easiest to do, especially with 4 strings. But anyway, it's the big difference between this and this. So you don't want your arpeggios to sound like a strum. They're broken. It's broken chords. You want each note to sound individually. So anyway, back to the lick. You're going. Let's just review. And then you're going to roll from the 15th fret, the G note, over to the D note on the 15th fret of the 2nd string. So far we have. Then, and this is the last note on these 2 strings, you're going to go back to the E note here on the 17th fret of the B string. And that's that. So now, the next group of notes, you're going to go to the 3rd string on the 16th fret, which is a B note, so it's the 5th of the chord. Then you're going to go up to a D note right here. So it's going to be B, C, D. So 16th fret, then the 19th fret, and then from the 19th fret on the 3rd string, you're going to roll to the 19th fret of the D string. So far. Then you're going to go back to the 16th fret of the 3rd string, just like that. And then from the 16th fret here, you're going to take your 2nd finger, move it over to the 17th fret of the D string. Then you're going to go up to the 19th fret of the D string. Then you're going to reach all the way down on the same string, the D string, down to the E note on the 14th fret. And then you're going to go back up to the G note right here. So altogether it's going to be. And you're going to go back up to 17 on the D string. You guessed it, we're going to do another roll over to the 17th fret of the A string. Back over to the D string on the 14th fret. Just like that. 2nd finger is going to reach over to the 15th fret of the A string. Just like that. And then you're going to go up. Or actually, no, not 15th fret, my bad. You're going to roll over to the B note with your 1st finger over here. Not this one. That was a brain fart right there. Those happen to me occasionally. Actually, they happen to me a lot. So be forewarned, okay? B note, 14th fret, A string. You're going to roll to that note with your 1st finger from the E note on the D string. Then you're going to take either your 3rd or your pinky, whichever one you prefer. I'd say 3rd because you're going to do a roll here in a second. Go figure. Up to this D note on the 17th fret of the A string. So it's going to be. And then you're going to roll to the 17th fret from that D note down to an A note on the low E string. And then back to this B. Just like that. With your 1st finger, 14th fret A string. So far we have. That's where we are. Now you do your 2nd finger to the 15th fret, I promise. This is actually a G note. It's the 3rd of the chord. Arpeggio in this case. And then you're going to go up 17 to an A note. So there are some notes that we throw in here that are really just from the G major pentatonic scale. They're not, you could say they kind of turn the chord into like a sus4 chord or something like that. Because you're throwing in an A with an E minor 7, you know, A is the 4 of the scale of E and all that. But really, I just think of them as passing tones that help create the beautiful sound. So we got. Then from this 17th fret, we're going to go down to the E note on the 12th fret of the E string, back up to 15. I do it with my 3rd finger. And then scoot down. You're going to kind of shift position now. Actually, not kind of. You are going to shift position now to a D note here. And then back up to E. And that's the end of the lick. So slowly. Let's try that one more time. Like I said, I have brain fart. There we go. Fast. Yeah. So it's kind of a slap echo effect, slap back echo, without slap back echo. So you're saving money learning this lick. You don't have to go buy one of those for this. So I hope you all enjoyed. You don't have to do it with just the E minor arpeggio, of course. You can do it with any arpeggio you want. D major 7 for half. You know, or you just gotta. What you want to do is you want to learn the notes of your arpeggio, so you know, and learn a good shape that would work with something like this, so that you can apply it to. So pretty much that's the gist of the lick, and thank you guys for watching. Hope you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and yeah, all that good stuff, all that shameless self-promotion stuff. Alright, love you guys, take care.